Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Well, I will say, hope y'all are having a better day than I am. But anyway, the 300 here, it looks like we're going to be getting to do some more paint work. But we'll kind of talk about it some more in the morning. It's kind of late. Well, say it's dark. But anyway, I'll catch y'all in the morning. We'll take a look, see what our damages is, and well, I guess we'll try to figure out a bit of a game plan. Alright guys, so it is now the next day. It rained all day, so I couldn't show y'all what our issue was. And now drove the car and got something knocking in the front end here. So we're gonna nose this thing up in the shop, maybe pull the wheel off, see what we got. I'm pretty sure whatever it is on the driver's side. But like I said, we can maybe pull the wheel off or something and get an idea here. Alright guys, so it is well, I think last time I filmed was Friday. This Sunday. I was hoping that it wouldn't rain today. We were working on powder coating yesterday, so I couldn't have done this then. But it's raining. It's supposed to rain literally the entire next week and next weekend. So here we are. But anyway, I figure we'll get in the car real quick and I'll kind of go over what was the deal here. Alright, so there we go. So as I was saying, with this, what happened was, stupid as it is, I was driving, I guess, east on 2-lane road, and F-250 pulling a trailer with a side-by-side on it. I would guess, since it's deer season, probably going deer hunting, was headed west. So we were passing each other. A piece flew off of his trailer, or bounced off his trailer or something. Piece come off his trailer and is like right in front of me. I didn't have time to do anything, or whatever, and hit the car. I thought, well, it didn't sound bad. Actually had another incident back during the summer. That guy was mowing, threw a water bottle out, hit the hood, and kind of bounced off the windshield, and no damage. And it was much louder than whatever hit the front bumper. So I thought, well, whatever. Kind of looked back, dude didn't bother to stop, so I thought, well, it ain't worth it. Had some stuff to do, kept going. Actually had a couple things we needed to do, but anyway, once we got to one place, I didn't really notice it, because I would guess black plastic, black bumper. Wasn't really looking for it because I didn't think anything about it, and went from there, went and did something else, we stopped and ate. And as we were stopping to get something to eat, I looked back to my grandpa and I asked him to do something. I don't remember what it was, and I had noticed it. So again, it didn't sound bad. I didn't think nothing about it. So it is what it is. Now, I wanted to kind of say that before we get out and look at it. And a matter of fact, if you will notice in any of these clips, there's some hair on the front bumper. Because the other day when we were headed out, right before I made the clip talking about something clunking in the front end, we still hadn't figured that out, by the way. We pulled it in the shop, nothing seemed loose, nothing seemed like it was going to fall off, so I have no clue. So we'll figure that out at some point. It's been raining, it's been kind of miserable, so don't really want to pull it up in the shop and mess with it, being wet and everything. So I'm just going to drive the 6.0 over there But anyway, hopefully next week it'll be a little nicer. We can pull this in the shop and take a look at everything. But anyways, we was headed to Conway to do some stuff, and the car in front of me run over a deer. There's people over here, there's people in the turn lane, couldn't do nothing. Run over it with that side of the car, did nothing. So running over a deer with the passenger side of the car did absolutely nothing, where whatever hit the front end kind of busted the bumper. So I guess with that being said, I wanted to kind of mention that before we looked at the front bumper. So with that being said, let's get out here, we'll take a look at the damage. So with that being said, now you can't really tell from here because, well, it's raining and everything. But if we look, I'm gonna get in there, wipe some of that off, and you can see this. Now, you would think, well, that's, paint chip, but it isn't. If you look in here, this is all busted. It's busted across here. I popped the hood the other day. It's busted down into the flange down in here. It's cracked all the way down, and there's spider cracks, from probably here or so all the way down to this radius. So with that being said, actually, let me pop the hood real quick and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay, so like I said, this is all cracked here and whatnot, and you can see some of the cracking that runs off of it, and under here we got some more cracks. So this crack right here runs down into the flange there, you can see, and it's cracked a little bit along that kind of 90 radius under there. So we're gonna have to fix all that. Now luckily the bumper was pushed back, as you can see, this screw here that's dug in sideways, but we have no chips on our hood, and luckily whatever hit, I don't exactly know what it was. That's bug guts. Whatever hit, I don't know exactly what it was. It didn't hit the hood, it didn't hit the windshield, so I'm pretty sure it's all kind of isolated right here in the bumper. So I don't really see any other damages around the bumper or anything like that. I had taken this piece off the other day, and everything under here seems fine. So it looks like it's just bumper, but still kind of sucks, because I'm hopeful that we can fix all this and make it look good, but the issue being is fixing this crack here. Is I don't want to close the gap between the bumper and the hood, so we have to be very, very careful. And as y'all know, I spent a lot of time getting everything up here to fit properly. So when we pull the bumper off, we're gonna have to redo all that and make everything sit right and everything like that. We're gonna have to repaint this bumper again, so we've already painted it twice, I believe. So have to repaint this bumper again. The lights got to come back out, the chrome's got to come back out, grill's got to come back out. We got to completely tear the bumper apart again and see what we can do with this. Again, it sucks, but you can kind of see there You can see the cracks running off of it around, and then this is punched completely through right here. So we'll probably have to do some plastic welding on the back side, and again, we're gonna have to be very, very careful around this hood, because you can see there's not much of a gap. And again, a lot of time here making sure this gap was even all the way through here, and that this lined up and everything like that. So we're gonna have to redo all that. Unfortunately, not real happy about it. Would have been nice if the guy would have stopped at this stuff come off his trailer, but he didn't. He probably didn't even know, if we're being completely honest. So I guess I'll have to figure out what all we need paint wise. I know I have some paint left in the shop. I think I have a little bit of clear coat left, but we'll have to look and see. Now, funny enough, this is the third incident with the 300 here. One, I started making a video, never finished it. I still have it in my computer though. But back here, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. I know you can see the chip there. There's some scratches. Got a nice gouge right there in the bumper, and a few scratches back here. A neighbor, well, not any of the neighbors on this road, some folks that live about a mile from here, their dog actually run into the side of this car one day. So that's what that and that is from. And the neighbor over here, thank you for that, their dog had actually jumped on this fender. So again, you can't see it, but there are some pretty good scratches here in this little area that we're going to have to fix at some point as well. So we'll get all that stuff taken care of. And I know some people would say, oh, it's scratches, don't worry about it. Or, oh, it's a crack in your bumper, don't worry about it. But I spent a whole lot of time on this car for it to be all chipped up and scratched up and all that stuff, and I ain't gonna do it. So we're gonna try to fix all this stuff. Not right now, because it is too cold to be doing this kind of thing, and painting and everything, especially being our shop's not climate controlled or anything like that. So we'll have to probably have to wait a bit, and we'll get this thing fixed up and better than ever. Alright, so like I kind of mentioned, it is what it is. It sucks, especially being that was a brand new bumper. Already painted it twice, painted the whole car. The biggest thing I worry about, like I said, is one, making it look perfect, being right in the middle of the front of the car. So making it look perfect and making the paint match is kind of the two big things that I had kind of worried about with it, and not making our bumper to hood gap look off or whatever. So we're gonna have to work on that. I mean, today it's, well, you're seeing it's raining and it's like 40 degrees. So right now it's definitely not the time to be trying to fix it. Kind of sucks. If it was summertime, the bumper would have already been off. That happened Thursday. This is Sunday. So, like I said, if this is summertime or nicer weather, the bumper would have probably already been off the car and we would be working on fixing it. But it is what it is. So, again, being that the shop over there isn't heated or cooled or anything, it's not climate controlled. Moisture is a big thing. Moisture's been terrible in there these last couple days or week or so. So you don't want to paint with high humidity with metallics because metallic does funny things. So we're gonna have to wait. Just let it ride there, and it is what it is. So we'll have to fix that, and then at some point I'll have that other video up where I talk about that incident back there on the back corner. We'll get that stuff fixed up, and we still need to do a paint correction on the car. So we still need to wet sand it, we still need to buff it, still need to polish it, still need to do all that. If that was already done, I would be much more upset than I already am. Because that would have been just more stuff to have to fix. So like I said, we still need to wet sand, buff, polish the car. So it sucks, but that stuff could have already been done. And the reason I haven't done that already is I want to figure out something as far as a ceramic coating or something that we can do with the car. That way it doesn't accumulate any more scratches. Because I've noticed I'm super careful, but other people that I've had riding the car haven't been. So the passenger doors over here are I got some pretty good scratches in the cups for the door handles, on the edges of the doors, stuff like that, where people grab, they'll grab over here by the window or whatever to shut the door, and that's fine. But we need to figure out something as far as a ceramic coating or something like that before we go ahead and do the paint correction on the car. So anyway, guys, I guess that is going to be it for today. Again, if it was nicer weather, this would already be apart and we'd already be working on fixing it, but it's too cold. There's too much moisture in the air. I can't really do anything about it right now, so we'll have to wait, and I guess we'll go from there. See what we can do with what we learned. I know we fixed the back bumper, we fixed the side skirts, but I'm hopeful that there's not any more damage once we take the bumper off with like spider cracks and stuff like that. But we'll just have to see. So anyway, guys, that's going to be all for today's video. So if y'all enjoyed today's video for whatever reason, please drop a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.